Good morning guys and welcome to the new vlog from Paris. Let's go, we're late. Well, I guess we made it to Paris and I can finally say that I moved to Paris also for my YouTube channel because I feel like, yeah, I didn't vlog in a long time, but there was a lot going on. So yeah, I just needed to take a break and then slowly come back into it. So I feel like now is the time. There's a lot of new things in my life and one of them was moving to Paris because I found a job internship here in Paris, so I will be here for sure for the next 6 months. From October it was 6, but then now it's already 4.5, 5. So I'm gonna try to show you a bit of my life in Paris. Today I'm gonna show you my working day, and then also this weekend we are going for a trip, and another day I'm just gonna stay in Paris, so I'm gonna take you for a little walk. But these working days are more really like I wake up, I basically get ready what I did now, eat and then go, and then I come back and it's already around 7 p.m. Yeah, the working hours are too much, but I guess we are now living work life, so I need to get used to it. No more student life. But yeah, today I wanted to show you also a bit of my office. I mean, as much as I can. I don't know if I'm allowed, but I'm gonna show you anyways because I posted it on Instagram anyways and it was fine. My office is called Studio Akeruis, if you want to check it. I mean, they are doing big architecture projects, so that's really different for me from what I did before on my 2 internships in Spain, where it was smaller offices and interior design. So this is really something different and a bit more challenging for me, even though I studied like basic architecture. But yeah, now I'm trying to learn new programs, and yes, I don't speak French, but it's fine. Office is pretty international, so I can survive with my English. I really need to go because I think I'm already a bit like 5 minutes late, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you more about it in this video. Let's go. Today we decided to go and visit the architectural masterpiece that is very close to Paris. We're going to Villa Savoye, so we're going now to take a train, and then in about 1.5 hours we should reach there, so let's go. Very nice. So we made it to this little town called Poissy, if I'm spelling it correctly, but sorry, I really don't speak French, so I'm very bad with pronouncing any French word. So we're just walking around first and exploring the town a little bit before going to our final destination. I guess it's gonna be interesting because I feel like
these architectural masterpieces that I've been studying now for 5 years. I mean, not only this building, but I know it for a long time. Obviously, I know how it looks like and all the details about it, but in a way, it's always interesting to see it in real life. So yeah, I'm excited to see how big is it actually in real life and everything that comes with it. I don't know where my friends are right now. But I guess we should keep going because it's already 1:30 and the Villa Savoye closes at 5. So this is the steel house. So here we are.
Looking at it today, it might seem like just a normal house or a normal plain building, but keep in mind that this building was actually built in 1930s when this type of housing was not a thing, and definitely it was something very new and controversial at the time. So there are 5 points of architecture that this house became famous for. First of all is putting it on the columns that you can see down here, and then we have the clean facade, which also wasn't very the thing at the moment. Usually everything was with ornaments and some kind of decoration, but here, as we see, there is a totally blank white facade, and then as we see on the both sides there is a horizontal window placement that allows a lot of light inside. I moved a bit from this corner, maybe you can see it better. There is a rooftop garden, which I think now there is not a lot of plants up there, but it's supposed to be a rooftop garden and it's a very open plan. Also inside, we're gonna get in now, so I'm gonna show you. I think it's allowed to film, I hope so. There is a built-in furniture, but furniture that existed at the time are not in the house anymore, so I think it's obviously not as it was in the pictures back then. So let's go in. Very nice, but very tiny everything. It's a big bathtub, very big.
We're now at the rooftop garden, and I think we can go one more up. As we see, there's not many plants at the moment. Let's go up.
Yeah. So that's it. Did you like it?
Today I'm taking you to a little walk around Paris.
This autumn day was perfect for a walk, but let me tell you a bit about Paris from my perspective. Paris has always been my dream city, ever since I was a little girl dreaming of becoming a painter. Well, that didn't happen, or we can say it didn't happen yet. I visited the city for the first time when I was 17 and I fell in love with it. Then I visited last year with my friend and we had so much fun together. And this year before moving, I spent quite some time here. But it's never the same when you're a visitor and once you finally move here. You can say whatever you want about Paris, but living here is cool. Yes, it's very chaotic and there is honking traffic everywhere, the endless queues for everything you can imagine, starting with museums, shops, restaurants, and then there is the metro during the rush hour that feels like a game of survival. But honestly, there's just so much beauty around that makes you forget about all the bad and sometimes annoying things about the city. Every street corner holds something unexpected. A tiny colorful cafe, or a balcony wrapped in flowers, or a sudden bakery with an amazing old-style interior. Even on days when I'm rushing to get to work or it's raining, which, let's be real, happens a lot, I would catch myself staring up at the buildings and it's just impossible not to feel inspired. Even though I'm an architecture lover, my favorite part of the city are the gardens. Paris is filled with greenery that looks even better in this period, covered with all the shades of red and gold. This is my first time being here in autumn, and I think this might be my favorite season in Paris. Sure, life here is not perfect. It's fast and sometimes overwhelming and very expensive, but it's also filled with creativity and culture. Paris has a way of making you feel like you're part of something bigger. It's a constant feeling of excitement when you see a, let's say, touristic attraction like the Eiffel Tower or the Louvre or Notre Dame. And even though Paris is way more than those places, it's what makes it unique and beautiful. There is no other place in the world where people go crazy over a tower. And there is something romantic in it, like the hourly spark it gives us every night. It's the kind of place that constantly reminds me that life can be fun and full of opportunities to achieve our dreams.